Okay, today I'm going to be doing some side-by-side cooking, comparing the Camp Chef Woodwind against the Traeger Pro Series 22. It's about 74 degrees out, a nice summer day, a little bit of a breeze back here. But today I'll be doing the Hormel spare ribs. These packages are both about the same size. They're both a little over 4.5 pounds. I'm not going to trim anything off them other than peel that silver skin off the back. And then I'm seasoning them up just with cookies, salt, and black pepper. I got the Camp Chef Woodwind currently set on low smoke. The temperature's at 156, and I'm using their hickory pellets. I also have the Traeger is on smoke also, which currently it's at 190, and I'm using their hickory pellets. So we'll cook these spare ribs doing a 3-2-1 style, and we'll compare and see how they turn out doing a side-by-side cook. So stay tuned for the results. There we go, both racks are seasoned, and we're going to go ahead and put them on a smoker. The ribs have been on now for 12 minutes. Camp Chef says 140. Take a quick peek. I got a meat side down. Traeger 157. Another quick peek. Meat side down. I'm going to go ahead and leave them meat side down for the first hour and a half, and then I'll go ahead and flip them for the next hour and a half. Hour and 7 minutes in on the spare ribs. Camp Chef's running at 156. It's set on low smoke. I have not opened the lid on either since I put the ribs on, Camp Chef or the Traeger. And the Traeger is currently at 188, and that is also set on smoke. Another 20 minutes here, we'll go ahead and flip the ribs. Here we are, an hour and 31 minutes in. Camp Chef's at 165. I have not opened it yet. Let's go ahead and take a peek. There they are. Go ahead and take a peek at the Traeger. Alright, I just flipped the ribs over. Washed my hands. Camp Chef's running at 192, and of course it's still on low smoke. Show you a quick peek of the other side. Yeah, I also got the onions on now too. So now we'll go ahead and close it up for another hour and a half. And the Traeger. Traeger also 155, set on smoke. Let's take a quick peek. Let's take a look at the time. Must be close to 2 hours. Minute 54. Camp Chef's at 168. Traeger is at 177. Two hours and 48 minutes in on the spare ribs. Camp Chef's at 150. And the Traeger 167. Here we are, 3 hours. Camp Chef's running at 203. I haven't opened it since that hour and a half mark. And the Traeger is running at 72 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and turn them both up to 225. And then I'm going to wrap the ribs in onion with apple juice. So let's go ahead and take a look, right? There are the Camp Chef. Take a peek at the Traeger. There are the Traeger. Well, the ribs are foiled, put back on. Camp Chef's turned up to 225. Actually, looks like I got it at 200. There you go, 225. At this time I'm going to go ahead and put my favorite barbecue sauce on. Sorry for the camera move. So go ahead and put that right there. There the ribs are foiled. Same thing with the Traeger.
Is that 225 confirmation? Yes, 225.
There's my barbecue sauce. There are the ribs foiled up. The sauce right there also. Alright, let's go ahead and close it. 2 hours. I'm not going to touch them. We're using hickory still. Hour 5.
Camp Chef is at 159.
Of course, it's still set at 225.
And the Traeger is at 220. And they're also set at 225.
Alright, the ribs are unfoiled.
So we're at hour 5:07. Camp Chef's trying to recover. It's at 120.
Let's take a peek at the Camp Chef ribs. There they are. Of course, I returned the onion back to the grill. And then there's my barbecue sauce. Let's go ahead and close it up for an hour. We'll probably wait about 30 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and sauce them.
The Traeger is back up to 234.
Let's take a peek at the Traeger ribs. There they are. Well, it's been 36 minutes since I've unfoiled them and put them on the rack.
Camp Chef is at 230.
Traeger is at
204.
I'm going to go ahead and brush them with sauce. Let's take a look at them once here. Here's the Camp Chef. Looking good. Of course, don't want to keep it open very long. And the Traeger. Also looking good. Alright, the racks have been sauced.
Camp Chef's at 237.
Still set at 225. Let's take a quick peek. Looking good. And the Traeger also still set at 225. Currently at 228. We're going to go ahead and keep them closed. 6 hours.
Camp Chef's running at 237.
I'm going to go ahead and shoot a little longer. Let's get a quick peek where the Camp Chef are. I'll probably go like 6.5 hours. 6 hours and 20 minutes because of the fact that I opened and closed it during the cooking. There the Traeger.
And the Traeger's at 231.
6 hours, 17 minutes on the spare ribs.
I said I went a little longer because I opened and closed it a few extra times due to shooting.
Camp Chef's at 233.
Traeger 234.
I'm going to go ahead and just shut them off and leave the ribs sit on the smokers. So I'm not going to turn it to shutdown.
Because shutdown will cause that fan to run and blow some ashes around. So we're going to go ahead.
Let's take a look at them first, huh? There's the Camp Chef. Looking good. And the Traeger. Also looking good. Yes, let's go ahead and shut them off. Let's take a peek at how the pellet use. Pretty much gone almost. I couldn't tell you how full it was. And then the Traeger. Close the lids and let them sit for 10 minutes. Then I'll show you what they look like. Well, the ribs had a chance to rest. Go ahead and take a look. And these are the Camp Chef. Let's see if I can do this one-handed for you. Take a look at the smoke ring. You can see it's dripping with juice. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Traeger. Actually, this side. Take a look at the smoke ring. Looking nice. I'm going to go ahead and give them a sample. Go ahead and cut a piece off of each one for myself. Looking nice, looking good. Nice and smoky. Let's take a look at the woodwind again. Nice color. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try them. Hold on. Here's a closer look at each one. Of course, got the Camp Chef on the left, Traeger on the right. Let's give it a taste. Tender, got some good smoke. It's not overly cooked. Still take a nice bite piece off. Thought it all fallen off. Very good. And for the Traeger. Same amount of tenderness, doneness. To be honest with you, I can't tell much difference in the flavor. They're done the exact same. My cookies has got a little bit of a spice to it, a little bit of heat. Go back to the Camp Chef. Sorry for the camera work. Camp Chef seemed to be a little juicier. Maybe a little less done, so to speak. This is the Traeger that we're looking at right here. Another good look at it. Nice smoke ring, nice color. And the Camp Chef. Closer look at this also. Nice smoke ring, nice color. But I do see one thing that's a little different with this one. And I did not do this, didn't think it was going to happen, but I do see there's more moisture here on the Camp Chef. In the Camp Chef were the ribs that we all preferred over the Traeger, just for the simple fact that it was more moist. Did them both identical, the exact same. So there you go, this is a chance to do some actual smoke tests, so to speak, off of what we all know is something so simple as spare ribs. So stay tuned for more videos. Camp Chef versus Traeger.